I've classified this question as an advanced geometry question. Now, advanced does not mean difficult. Not necessarily, it can. Really, advanced just means that it's a topic in geometry that you've learned usually later in life. Usually this is high school geometry, not middle school geometry. So the good thing is that for even some of those advanced topics, you have this chart to show you a lot of the formulas that you had to memorize in school, but now we can get away with not memorizing because they're here. So which one do I use? Well, look at your shapes, right? You have triangles, and we see this magic, use the highlighter, 30 and 60. And if we go to our chart here, triangles with 30 and 60, that's a thing. So maybe you don't know what this means, so I'll explain that, but if the only issue is that you forgot what the formula was, then you just need to make sure you flip back. This is at the beginning of every math section. They give you these formulas. So this is given to you. And what it really means is that we can use this relationship to get all of the sides of these special right triangles. So normally, in order to get the sides of a right triangle, we need two sides, because then we can use Pythagorean theorem to get the third side. We don't have two sides. We have one. So normally that's a problem. We would need to use trigonometry along with these angles to do it. But because of these specific angles, we don't need to use trigonometry. We can use the special right triangle, which kind of is a shortcut. So we can line this up. Basically, the hypotenuse is the 2x side. The x side is opposite the 30. So we can kind of maybe see here, this is going to be 30 because if this is 60, then 180 minus the 90-degree angle minus the 60 leaves us with 30 left. So it is 30. And so 30, 60, 90 means, okay, this is opposite, so that's x. And then this side here would be x root 3. It's opposite the 60-degree side. Opposite. So it's just a proportion. It's just a ratio of things. And so in this case, we're basically using the fact that one of those is an equation now. The one side we have lets us solve for x. And so if 12 is equal to 2x, then x must be 6. Now they want AD, which is this side, but these two triangles are the same for the same reason that we kind of knew that this top angle was 30. We know that this bottom angle here has to be 60 because, well, a couple reasons. One, that's 180 degrees in the big triangle, right? 60 total on the top, 60 on the right side, leaves us 60 on the left, so it's an equilateral triangle. But also because, again, we have a 90-degree angle and a 30-degree angle, so what's left over is the 60. So there's lots of reasons, and just honestly, like assuming you see 30s and 60s, it means we've got 30, 60, 90 right triangles most of the time. And so 6 is this answer. And this, 6 root 3, is line BD, in case you're curious. That x, that 6, just gets plugged in for x, and 6 root 3 is that side. So this is something that can be tested, obviously. It doesn't come up very often, but the reason I call it an advanced geometry question is that we usually learn and memorize these formulas later in school, but regardless of whether or not you still remember it, you are able to use it because we have it. It's given to us. So just know how to use it, know that it exists, and you should be fine to get these points even if they are advanced.